Here at CBS 8, we do what's called Weather School. We can go to your classroom, teach students about anything related to meteorology, the climate, our environment. So that's what I had a chance to do at Dream Academy in Lakeside. This 5th and 6th grade class, I got an email from their teacher, Miss Michelle Michelanis Brown, who requested I talk to them about climate change because in this class, they're creating sustainable cities. And they're very curious about how to prevent the effects of climate change. They're learning all about the impacts of severe weather events. I showed them a couple of our Earth 8 pieces that focus on microplastics and the harm that plastics can do, and recycling and how that works. I even quizzed them on what can and can't be recycled. They were all very knowledgeable. They got everything right, actually, that I showed them. They had such great questions. They're genuinely concerned about the future of our environment and their health related to microplastics. Listen to this.
Thus, every time we breathe nose and water, air particles like go inside our whole entire body.
I mean, when we're breathing, right, we're taking in a lot of different things that are in the air that we can't see. So unfortunately, you know, with pollution, the microplastics are also part of that. Dust, things like that are just out there.
Yeah.
But, you know, our body does a good job of clearing a lot of this. Like, that's what our body's good at. It filters things out. So you're not, I don't want to scare anyone, of course, but it is something just, if we limit our plastic use, it could help limit the amount we take in.
So does everything have microplastics?
I mean, on a certain level, yes, it's hard to avoid because our planet is that way. But if you go out in nature, there's less, right? You go out in, you know, the mountains, our rivers, any places that are not as consumption, I guess, of packaging, things like that. That's where we find a lot of it. But when you're out in like nature, it's clearing. It's clearer. So that's always healthier. Get out in nature. That's the way to kind of escape the effects of, some things we're doing to our environment. If you'd like any of our meteorologists to come to your classroom, email us at weather@cbs8.com.